This is CONOCER present sentences. Number 1, I know Eduardo. Yo conozco a Eduardo. Yo conozco a Eduardo. Number 2, I know him. Yo lo conozco. I know him. Yo lo conozco. Number 3, we know Felicia. Nosotros conocemos a Felicia. Nosotros conocemos a Felicia. Number 4, we know her. Nosotros la conocemos. Nosotros la conocemos. And number 5, she knows Pablo and Lorenzo. Ella conoce a Pablo y a Lorenzo. Ella conoce a Pablo y a Lorenzo. And number 6, she knows them. Ella los conoce. Ella los conoce. Now in this clip, I'm dealing with direct object pronouns. Words like lo, la, los, and las. Lo means him or it. La means her or it. And los means them. So if you haven't watched the clips that I have up on direct object pronouns, please do so. Also, I'm talking about personal A's in this clip. Notice, conozco a Eduardo. Conocemos a Felicia. So you'll want to make sure before we watch this clip that you've watched the clip on personal A and the clip on direct object pronouns. All right. I know Eduardo. Yo conozco a Eduardo. Since Eduardo is a person, you need a personal A. You can't just say, yo conozco Eduardo. If you leave off the personal A, he just might take it personal A. Now notice, conocer is an irregular verb, but the only form that's irregular is the yo form. Just for fun, let's pretend that the yo form were regular. Everybody say yo conozco. Go ahead. Yo conozco. Sounds funny, doesn't it? Now say yo conozco. So the yo form of conocer has a Z, and that's the only form that's irregular. Why is the yo form the most irregular form? Because it's used the most. Now, number 2, I know him. Notice there's a personal A in the first sentence, but there's no personal A in the second sentence. Here's the deal. You don't need a personal A with Lola. Say that. You don't need a personal A with Lola. Anytime you've got a sentence with him, her, it, or them, you don't need a personal A. So, I see Mary, I see personal A Mary, I see her, you wouldn't need a personal A. So look at number 2. I know him. Him, lo, is a direct object pronoun, so you don't need a personal A, because you don't need a personal A with Lola. And lo, obviously, is part of Lola. Number 3, we know Felicia. Felicia is a person, we're people, so we know personal A, Felicia. You need a personal A. But now look at number 4. If I say we know her, remember, you don't need a personal A with Lola. Everybody, you don't need a personal A with Lola. Anytime a sentence has a direct object pronoun, him, her, or them, you do not need a personal A. And Mr. Holt, why do we say him I know and her we know? Because Spanish is backwards. In English you say I know him. In Spanish you say him I know. In English you say we know her. In Spanish you say her we know. Number 5, she knows Pablo and Lorenzo. She knows personally Pablo and personally Lorenzo. No worries there. But the last one, she knows them. Okay? Now, los is a direct object pronoun. And remember, you never need a personal A with direct object pronouns. Why? Let's do the chant. You don't need a personal A with Lola. You don't need a personal A with Lola. So again, anytime you're knowing people, you need a personal A. Unless you're knowing him, her, or them. Okay? Hopefully that helps you understand using the verb conocer and the direct object pronouns lo and la, los and las. Great.